Okay, cool. Camera's on. What's up, y'all? It's Kid Shot a Weirdo, but you should already know that if you're on this channel. um, so yeah, today I want to talk about. Hold up, I turned my phone on silent, y'all. Today I want to talk about the album that I've been working on for the past, I want to say, about 7 months now. I want to let y'all know that I'm gonna drop it probably in the next 2 months. Um, I'll let y'all know 2 weeks beforehand. But the reason why I'm just going to drop it is because I found that my heart isn't in making turn up music anymore. Uh, like even if it is like 70s or 80s pop music, like how y'all gonna hear it, my heart's not necessarily in making music that thrives off of ego or fabrication. Like people who know me, you know I'm a deadly MC. You know what I'm saying? Like not too many can think of the bars that I'll come up with, but I can spit all the bars in the world for the rest of my life and never be satisfied because that's not what satisfies me. What satisfies me is speaking on how I really feel. You know what I'm saying? What satisfies me is like expressing myself, knowing that my point has truly come across from the bottom of my heart, and that's like the best feeling in the world when I make music. And I admit, like a lot of the music I have like that, I don't drop just because I don't know. I've always had a fear of sharing my true thoughts and my true emotions with people. You feel me? That's why I started this real talk to give me an incentive to open myself up more. Um, so from now on, and from the day that album drops, everything I put out, unless the rare instances where I will just do something for fun, but I'll say at least 80% of what I put out is going to be directly from the heart. You know, it's going to be me, uncut, raw, but not in an aggressive sense, not in a over the top sense, more in a letting you really see the inner mechanisms of my mindset and the mechanisms of my emotional state, my real feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's what music is for in the first place. Oh, I forgot to press play on this. I spent all that time setting it up and I didn't press play. But because I feel like that's what music is really for. Excuse me if my mind starts to drift a little bit, but I wrote some talking points down because I always do this to myself. So yeah, I want to make good music. That's really my main objective. And good music, what makes music good, really and truly, is when it's 100% truthful. Because then it's relatable. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what drew me to music as a kid. Me feeling that okay, the other kids I go to school with, they might not understand me. They might think I'm weird, or somebody might judge me for how I feel. But I know if I go back and I listen to the Temptations, if I listen to Smokey Robinson, if I listen to Jackie Wilson, I know one of these songs. At least there's a song for every emotion, as I like to say, and for every occasion. And those songs are what got me through a lot. To this day, get me through a lot, and that's my goal to pay that forward. Because I know there's some kid out there that's probably just like me, misunderstood and loves music, and I want to be able to talk to that kid and just be like, hey, You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there, really better. And even if I'm not talking to that person, you know what I'm saying? If I'm just like just speaking how I feel, like music is therapy. For me at least, it's therapy. It's I'd rather write how I feel in a rhyme scheme than say it just talking like this. That's why even as I do these videos, I'm uncomfortable doing it because these thoughts and these things I speak on, I usually just write poems on, or I write songs on. But at the same time, I keep those poems to myself a lot. And I feel like not only am I robbing myself by not sharing all of myself with my audience, I feel like I'm robbing my audience for not being 100% with them. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I'm not in it to be the hottest rapper. I'm not in it to be, you know, just the shit. No, I'm not in for that. I do this because deep down, I've always just wanted to be understood. And the easiest way that I found, or that I learned, should I say, the easiest way I learned is through music, just through rhymes. You know what I'm saying? That's the easiest way to engrave something into my head. And so that's the method I use to get my message across to people, because it's what I'm most familiar with. It's what I'm most comfortable with. You know? Because I've been writing music since I was 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? This isn't, oh, I want to be a rapper. You know, I want to be famous. I want to do this, that, and the third. Writing music for me is more important than breathing. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't even want to live if I can't make music. And I'm being 100% honest on that. But my thing is, the music that I make, I want to make sure it's pure, purely me, because we never know when any of our last day is. None of us know when we gonna leave this earth. You know what I'm saying? So, do I want to leave this earth with a bunch of songs that really just ain't about nothing? Do I want to leave this earth with a perfect portrait of me? So, long after I'm gone, if anybody ever wants to get to know me and get to understand me, they can. Like, I feel like that's the dope thing about music. Music is time travel. Music is immortality if you use it correctly. And a lot of people don't know how to make music correctly. Not make it. How to use it correctly. Cause you can make a song about anything. I can make a song about my dirty drawers, and it'd be fire. The fuck does that mean at the end of the day? What does that do for anybody? What does it do for anybody besides me? Like, sure, it might give me some clout or whatever, but what would having a hit song about dirty drawers just do for anybody? Having hit songs about, oh, I got bitches, I got bottles, I got designer clothes, I'm stunning on all these niggas. What does that do for anybody? How does that help anybody? Music is for helping people. And it's like, that's why I feel like music really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way I want to use music is to, as I said, paint a portrait of my emotional, my mental state, to express the love that I have for those I care for, and also just to vent when I need to, because like music is my shelter, and to truly be an artist means to open up that shelter and let people walk inside and take a look. You know, that's what I've been afraid to do, and I feel like that's the step that's holding me back from reaching my true potential, because I can make excellent music. That's not a problem. But what am I making it about? You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than rap. I know people say that all the time, but I mean it's deeper than just being able to rap. And most of these rappers can't even rap. You know what I'm saying? But, and that's the problem. Because they can't even rap, they don't even understand or can even think of the concept that this is so much deeper than rap. Like it's, it's my livelihood. It's what I live for. This is what kept me from killing myself at 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my everything. And I'm gonna use my everything to give y'all everything. If that makes sense to y'all. You know what I mean? Like the last thing I wanna talk about and part of like what started this whole this journey for me in the midst of making, my little 70s and 80s themed album. My grandfather passed away. My grandfather, Granddad Bunny, he loved the fact that I had such a passion for music because, he had that same passion. He used to work at Trojan Records. He had a couple songs out. He's a reggae artist out in London. And I always wanted to get him to hear my album when it come out. Like, he was one of the first people I was going to send it to. And I want to just, like, I feel like the best way I can honor him because he believed in me so much is to really and truly share all of me. Just make music that put a smile on his face. Like, saying getting emotional and shit. He used to call me the Rock just because of all the things that me and my family went through, especially dealing with my mother's ups and downs in her health, frequent ups and downs. He would always call me the Rock because I held myself together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was that person that just didn't cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, rather than sit there and cry, I'm gonna see if I can help alleviate some of the pain you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've just always wanted to help people. And, yeah, forgot what I was about to say. But, this album I'm about to put out, it's just something I wanted to do for fun. But the next album, it's gonna be for him. It's gonna be for my cousin Chantel. It's gonna be for everybody I care about. And it's gonna be for me, you know? Because if I do nothing else in this world, I want to at least do that. Make that album that truly represents me and all that I am. That might not be able to be done in one album. Might need 3, 4, 5 albums to talk about everything I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'll make it happen though. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And it's because I brought him up. I'd like to dedicate this episode to my grandfather, Samuel Henningham. But I know Miss Granddad Bunny. I know he's watching me. I know him and Chantel watching me. I'm gonna make them both proud. That's all there is to it. So expect, well, at least after I drop this album, sometime in the next 2 months, expect the realest music from me that you've ever heard, and expect it to just get real. Shadow Weirdo, signing off. If I can press the button. I was pressing the wrong button. Okay.